one of the major treatment type, we have already created a process flow for that. Okay, that is completed. We have a treatment type EKG process flow ready. Now there is another treatment type, that is X-ray. Okay. Now we are going to rename the container. Okay, we are going to rename the container to what? We are going to rename it to EKG. We have renamed that to EKG. In the equipment, okay, we are going to rename the equipment to EKG. Okay, and the staff, we are going to rename it to EKG Tech. Okay, so this is how we have renamed. We have EKG as a resource, we have Tech as EKGs. Now what we're going to do is we are going to create a connector from the bottom edge of EKG connector to the top edge of the consult. Okay, so like this it is. Okay, so like this. Okay, and then we also need this going into this thing. Okay, we need this thing. Now what you're going to do is we are going to click on the EKG thing, and we are going to have a sampler there, right? We need to sample that to the EKG1 object, okay, so that it can choose EKGs, or you can also use the group which we created, okay, the equipment group EKGs. That is one of the options. For the technicians also, you can select the exact technician, or you can also use the specific staff, or you can use a specific group. So we are going to use the group of technicians which we are going to use. Okay. So now what has been happened is we have equipment, movement and process flow already created here. Okay. Now what this is going to do is it is going to transport our EKG to the person, and then it is going to process it and then get released. Okay. Now what we need to do is from the library, under let's see subflow grooves, we would need something like this, which we would be using as a drag a moment, dragging like a move equipment activity. So move equipment activity is something what we need to have, or this is where it is. Okay, so we are dragging this here. Why we need this is basically in order to move the equipment back again to the storage area. Okay, and that has to be renamed. Let us rename that as EKG. So we are going to return that EKG back. Okay, and what we can do is again we can have this returning of the EKGs, okay, basically back again to the resources from where we have taken that, or we can have that directly left over. So what I'm talking about is when you see on this return, so the equipment which you see here, right, for example if you see here move equipment, right, it's acquired EKG, right? Then we have a destination, and then we have the acquired EKG. The same thing is what you need to do here. So when I click on this, I need to click on this acquired EKG. The staff, what that was is this one. Okay, acquired EKG Tech. And when we talk about the destination location, okay, so that would be the equipment's reset position. Okay, let us use that. Equipment's reset position. What this is going to ensure is that our portable EKG is placed where it was brought. Okay, so after MD exam phase, a technician brings the EKG machine to the patient. After a brief delay, the tech then returns the EKG to its storage room. Okay, that is what our thing was going to be. Now let me make this process flow somewhat out. Okay, so we have a EKG out in here. Okay, and what I need to do is after processing I need to return this, so I am just returning that. that here. Okay, so after processing, the equipment needs to be returned back towards reset position. So here is our EKG treatment to be taken care if that was required. Let me move these blocks down so those don't look clumsy. Okay, yes, we are here. Okay, so we have a thing out here. Now, one of the major treatment type, we have already created a process flow for that. Okay, that is completed. We have a treatment type EKG process flow ready. Now there is another treatment type that is X-ray. Okay, so the second treatment track where the patient needs to go, or the patient is taken to the X-ray room where the X-ray is taken of that patient, and that patient has to be taken onto a wheelchair. Okay, that has to be taken onto a wheelchair. Okay, so it's going to be a quite good amount of flexible process flow with good amount of activities we need to create in a simulation environment. Now what we're gonna do is, in order to have that type of process flow, okay, of the X-ray activity, we need to have a process flow which is similar to, transport a patient and process. Okay. For premium content, do not forget to visit our website leansimcorp.com, where you will be getting all these premium contents available. So talking about what things you're going to get in, you're going to get in, simulation solutions. You're going to get premium training classes for simulation stuffs. You will be getting 3ds model file support. You can buy modules. You can access to simulation case studies. You can visit our services. Also, you can visit the blogs which you're going to get. So I was talking about simulation solutions, right? You can schedule one-on-one session with us, for training and details. You can access our digital assets like learning center. Okay, so here comes, the booking online appointment. Talking about training classes, you can access premium training classes. Once you are going to purchase our subscriptions, you will be able to, access our training classes which are listed out here, and these are continuously getting upgraded, guys. Talking about blogs, here we bring in, blogs from travel experiences, health, devotionals, like industrial engineering, personality development, simulation tech, and lot more interesting and exciting. So do not forget to visit our website leansimcorp.com for